This is the news hour, the top stories so far this evening. Heading to war at last, HMS Dragon finally leaves Portsmouth en route to defend Cyprus. Also, the big war yet, America tells Iran the worst is yet to come. We're crushing the enemy in an overwhelming display of tactical skill and military force. We will not relent until the enemy is totally and decisively defeated. And the cost of this war to you, warnings that inflation here will be higher than forecast. The British Iranian broadcaster and celebrated foreign correspondent Christiana Manford joins me with her take on the war so far. Also at 5, a fellow prisoner is charged for the murder of the Soham killer Ian Huntley. And lawyers urge the Prime Minister to rethink jury trial reform ahead of Commons vote tonight. Good evening. As we come on air, the British warship HMS Dragon is finally heading towards the conflict in the Middle East a week after the order was given and following huge controversy about its delay and the state of the UK's defences. It is right now en route to the eastern Mediterranean. This, as according to the Americans, Iran will tonight face the worst bombardment of the war so far, or as the Secretary of War put it, the most fighters, the most bombers, the most strikes. We'll hear from him in just a moment, but first let's speak to our Defence and Security Editor, Deborah Haynes. So, Deborah, at last, HMS Dragon is on its way.
Yes, I think people in the Ministry of Defence will be breathing a sigh of relief to see the warship on its way. The Defence Secretary put out a statement to say that the ship was mobilised within 6 days, a length of time that it would normally have taken 6 weeks to achieve. But I think that actually will raise questions as to why the military weren't ready with a warship at a much even higher readiness to operate, given the fact that they knew this war between the Israelis and the US and Iran was very likely, so likely that they sent warplanes and personnel to the region.
Yes, and how much has this focused attention on the state of UK defences?
Hugely. I mean, we've been reporting for many years now about